on whalecoast FM. Kade besenchilo mphulaphuli ndathi xa sibuya ke ezindabeni kulapho ke sabe sithetha kwakunye ke nombhali uHope Sithole. Say good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm great, man. How are you?
I should say I've been good so far.
Sure. It's good to be with you today. Briefly, just tell us about yourself.
All right. Well, my name is Hope Sithole, and I'm from Zimbabwe, and I'm 21 years old.
Oh,
that's the most surprising thing about myself.
Sure. I've got two books here with me.
Yes.
The other one it says The Road to Success, and the other one is Overcoming Life Challenges. And how many books did you write?
So far, I managed to write 2 books, though
Okay.
I'm still busy with the third one. But
Okay.
yeah, I managed to write 3 books so far.
Yes, man. So you are busy with the third one now.
Yeah, I'm busy with the third one. Sorry, yeah.
Yes, I've read these 2 books that you've given me,
Yes.
and what I've found out of these books is that you are speaking about yourself.
Yeah.
You are talking about the challenges that you've went through
That is true. Yeah.
as a young person.
Yeah.
Take me through that moment. Take me through. Give me just because if I can lead you on that one, you mention on this book that says overcoming life challenges.
Yes.
That you never knew of your parents actually.
Yeah. That's
Your
correct.
your grandfather and grandmother raised you.
Yeah.
Tell
Yes.
us about that.
Well, it wasn't an easy experience because I grew up without parents. Actually, my mother I last saw her when I was 5 years old.
Sure.
And as for my father, it's actually better for me to say that I never saw him
Yeah.
because it is believed that he actually ran away when my mother was still carrying me. So, yeah, it wasn't as easy, growing up without parents, and my grandmother had to take care of me. My grandfather as well, So my grandmother have been there ever since my mother was gone. She have been there making sure that everything is going smoothly. But the part that is not easy is that you don't get the same love that people with their parents get,
Yeah.
But yeah, she was there for me, and she covered the gap of my mother.
Of course. Oh, yes, indeed. As someone who can find exactly the way how the story unfolds in the book when you speak about the love your grandmother gave you.
Yeah.
Just before we get into details of these 2 books, can you tell me where did you get the inspiration to write?
Well, the thing is, when I was growing up, not really when I was too young, like when I was still in primary, but when I reached a secondary level, which they call, in Zim they call it like Form 1 to Form 4,
Yeah.
whereby here in South Africa it's like I think from grade 8
It's
or
grade.
something.
It's grade
Yeah.
8. From Form 1, it's grade 8.
Grade 8, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So when I was on that level, that's when I started finding myself. I'm a kind of person who grew up like I wanted to be the voice. I wanted to be an inspiration to someone. And but when you're still young, you don't even take things serious.
Yeah.
So as I was growing up and finished my school and also came this side, that's when I thought, no, man. Someone might need to hear my voice, and my story is worth listening to, and it can inspire someone that is out there.
Yeah, overcoming challenges. This is a very, very, if I could say, something that if you look at it, you immediately wants to read this book.
Read the book, yes.
Overcoming the challenges. More especially during this pandemic time, we are faced with challenges.
That is true.
What are those challenges that you've experienced and you like, let me just give way to those who might be facing such challenges?
On overcoming life challenges, the main focus was to speak. We have people that are going through some challenges that they don't even speak about to
Yeah.
people, and I've realized it. Even myself, I went through that moment where I can experience like terrible pain, but then I can't even be to someone, or I can't even get someone to talk about it to. So I know there are a lot of people that are going through different challenges, and but mainly the main focus, or the main thing to be talking about, is the mindset, and that's what I focused about in the book. That a lot of people, they are negative mentally, and their mentals, they are going through a lot of things, and that's where we need to focus on.
Mentally.
Yeah.
So because in your book you write about taking step a bit backwards and look at the brighter future of your side.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned that you need not to give up, but
Yes.
you need to rest and look at the right direction of how you can overcome these challenges.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, because what happens is that mostly people tend to give up when things go wrong, or when the road gets tough. People just give up. So I also have been there, if I can tell you just a short story that when I came this side, I spent almost 8 months without a job. It's a very bad experience where you have like 8 months without a job, and you still need to take care of yourself and other people so that are like back home and stuff. So we don't need to give up. You need to keep on trying, keep on pushing, and definitely you get something. You get to dig in, and you don't find what you're looking for. But if you keep looking, then boom, you get the diamond.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned that it's not about a qualification, but it's about a will.
It's about the will. Yeah.
What do you mean about that, man?
Well, this is what I've realized, and even back home, even here as well, I've seen that a lot of people are distracted by the fact that they don't have the qualifications to do something, and that's why I had to mention in my book as well about my education experience. People will be like, maybe this guy is well educated, that is why he's writing books.
Sure.
But it's not really about that. It's just about the willingness. Are you willing to do something, though you don't have a qualification, and you can do it? If you want to do it, definitely you can do it.
You can do it, indeed. And also, reading this book, I found that you spoke about the challenges, specifically about yourself, of which an African child relates to. You spoke about there was a time where you guys have to work for someone, a rich family.
Yes.
For you to be able to
survive.
Yeah. To have clothes.
Yeah.
To have food.
Yeah.
Take us through that moment.
This relates to African people, actually.
Yeah.
Because we grow up in an environment where you don't have everything, and where you always have to work for something. We most of us, we are trying to make things happen on our own. It's not like we are inheriting from our parents or so. So everything that we need, we have to work for it. And since we don't have enough things, there are things that you need to work for, reach where you're going.
Hope Sito. Masibulele Kiputi. Thank you, man, for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.